Okay, so today is the day for part 3 of the 335i build. We're going to be doing RAMAIR, dual cone, air filters, intake, you know, getting rid of the air box and try and make a bit more power. Now, just to kind of run through of what you get in the kit, this is what we call the SR233 kit. I will leave a link down in the description to RAMAIR and this kit that they provide. It literally consists of this times 2. You're gonna get a metal coupler, you get a 45 degree, and then the filter itself. So you get 2 of these exactly like this, and then you'll also get a fitting kit with all your nuts and bolts. For you guys that don't know, I actually work for RAMAIR. This is my day job, like full-time job. This is who I work for, so I'm representing RAMAIR right now. Mike gave me the hookup, so I appreciate that. Obviously my car's standard, it's got the BMW performance exhaust. I'm gonna be the first person to do an install of the RAMAIR SR33 on the M54. I can't find anything anywhere. I just wanted to kind of show you obviously what you get in the kit before we install it.
Right, let's remove this piece of plastic
Obviously this thing is absolutely massive. You've got multiple clips around the outside, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which is actually broken. This piece comes off, this clip gets undone. There's one around the back as well, which normally people say you've got to actually remove this whole cowl filter. However, should be absolutely fine. We should be able to remove these cables here and then access it. Yo, that ain't standing. That looks like a K&N upgrade, boys.
Oh, what? You already got one.
Got that, thank you. What is this? We got a K&N upgrade. Is that K&N? What is it then? It's red. It's red and pleated. We should now be able to pop her up. There you go. Yeah, it's got these things at the back in it on the airbox. Nah, the rubber grommets, yeah. There's like rubber grommets that are attached to the back of the airbox, so you need to wiggle them off.
I come and go like a round. They don't want the two be going on. I'm coming back with the money in the bag. The roof is in my lap, yeah, I'm running for the cash. I come and go like a round. Putting in.
So yeah, that was an absolute pain in the ass. I'm wearing a white t-shirt. Do not wear a white t-shirt when you're doing this, because it's absolutely just don't do it. So it would actually probably be easier to remove this back bit here. And these 3 rubbers, they slide into the back of the airbox. They're just an absolute nightmare to get off because there's no room whatsoever. This hole here, this is where one of them is going to go in. So this will go into there, like that, and then the other one is in there. Slide her in that. So just put about half of it in if you can. Oh. So to try and get it on, I'm going to use a bit of very washing up liquid. Metal aluminium coupler is in. Just literally, just don't tighten any. Don't try. Flipping out. Just don't tighten anything down really tight until you get the positions of everything. I'm just going to loosen this one off a little bit because I want to rotate it around a bit. Remember, because this is so big, depending on what tools you're using, if you're using a big tool like this, you may feel like you're not tightening it up enough, but remember, you'll probably be doing it really tight, so just don't over tighten it. Just enough so you start to feel it kind of pinch. Here it is the final look of it. Cool, gonna start it up, let it run for a little bit, do a few revs for you guys, see what it sounds like, and maybe take it for a little bit of a spin. Go on then. I'm gonna let it just adjust, because obviously it's going to be taking in a lot more air now, so you need to make sure you leave it to run for like a minute or two, just to not only warm up, but to allow it to kind of I guess, read that it's got more air coming through. Wow, sounds a lot louder than stock. What do you think? That sounded a lot better, didn't it? Yeah, that sounds good. Let's go on the inside. Let's see what it sounds like.
No end is like
that sounded decent, guys. Alright, let's turn that off. Alright. Make sure that it's obviously all buttoned up. So we'll do a few like normal drives. I'll be as quiet as possible just to kind of see if I can hear a difference. We can definitely hear the spooling a little bit more. Get scan going. Get over, mate. Loads of twats around here. Loads of twats in the middle of the road. God, get over. Right. Yeah, this sounds decent. And Brad, no engine light, eh? No ding like in the old one. Ooh, engine fault, reduced power. Yes, I rate this highly. Okay, right, so I've literally just got in, I've literally just sat down on my bed and I've been watching a video by Beers for Build. If any of you guys don't know who Beers for Build is, he's like a massive YouTuber in America and he rebuilds stuff. Now the video he uploaded 2 days ago was called Budget Mods for Over 400 Horsepower. Now he's doing up his mate's M54 335i and he's put on Berger Motorsport dual cone air filters. And he's done 2 dynos back to back, one stock and one with obviously the dual cones, and he's made like 15 horsepower.
We finalized the testing with just the new air intakes and I was very wrong. So our last run we did original numbers, 245 horsepower, 225 torque, and now you can see that we are actually very consistently at 259 horsepower, almost 260, and our torque is at 249 at the peak right there, so almost 250 torque. Let's get those up on the board. Once you do the math with the filters added, that's 14 wheel horsepower and 25 wheel torque added just from doing the dual cone intake. So that's a pretty amazing gain, and that's wheel horsepower gain. So you're going to notice that without any tuning being done too. So you can do this on your stock car and immediately get that horsepower. That's pretty cool. The next set of upgrades we're going for on Kyle's car are big ones. So
yeah, pretty mad. So basically, the M54 box as standard is so restrictive that even after just doing those air filters without a map, now we would always suggest remap it after. At RAMAIR, when we put air filters on, we would always suggest to remap your car after because it can be such a big increase. There it is, literally, he's done a dyno before and after installing these air filters. Yeah, they're Berger Motorsport ones, but they're pleated. But these are RAMAIR foam ones, which will do exactly the same job. It's a different material. If anything, the RAMAIR foam ones will actually allow even more air in. So I could be looking at potentially a 15 horsepower gain just from that install, literally right there. So it's a mod that's definitely worth doing. Anyway, I just wanted to put this at the end of the video just because I found it interesting. Obviously it's relevant to this video that I've been filming today. So cool.
A couple of fun.